according to reports from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, just in the last 10 days in the Pokrovsk-Dobropilya direction, about 1,756 Russian servicemen and 75 pieces of equipment have been destroyed. It should also be noted that over 2 months of fighting in the Dobropilya and Pokrovsk directions, the total losses of the Russian occupation forces, that's about 16,000 personnel. And the number of Russian occupiers' armored vehicles destroyed by Ukraine's defense forces is staggering. The total number is about 1,400 units. Of these, 36 are tanks, and there are about 121 armored fighting vehicles. There are 162 artillery systems, and about 1,000 units of automotive and motor vehicles. That's about 450 vehicles and around 500 units. These are ATVs and motorcycles. So as we can see, the losses of the Russian occupiers are enormous, even for the army of the occupying country. Moreover, the occupying forces themselves are forced to admit that the so-called assault groups are now suffering massive personnel losses. And we're talking about a shortage of about 40 to 50%. And it's quite telling that the so-called 500ths, that is, refusers, and even lightly wounded soldiers of the occupying army are being sent to the assault groups. This, in turn, is evidence that there are major problems with personnel. I should also note that the average lifespan of an assault trooper is about 12 days. And this points to the significant successes of Ukraine's defense forces, particularly in their use of so-called tactics, such as the drone wall, and accordingly, the conduct of counter-sabotage and counter-offensive operations.